Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be your anchor for this intensive and immersive session. I understand the value of having a solid foundation to succeed in this dynamic and fast paced industry. Today's session will provide you with the necessary skills about hackathon prep tips and tricks. As a part of this ongoing learning sessions for HackoPitch Bootcamp, the 36-hour hackathon planned for Paradox 2023, I'm excited to introduce our guest speaker, Ma'am Shambul Arifa, an experienced software engineer at Microsoft. She will share her insights and tips on how to prepare for a successful hackathon. She will cover all aspects of the process from brainstorming and ideation to team building and project management. This talk is a must see for everyone who wants to take their hackathon skills to a next level. This will be a valuable opportunity to learn from one of the industry's leading experts. I encourage you to come with the willingness to learn from Shambul's expertise. I'm confident that you will find his session informative, inspiring, and impactful. Please join me in welcoming Ma'am.
Thank you. I can already see some raised hands. We will take all the doubts in the end. So if there is any doubt, you can put in the chat and we will take all the doubts in the end.
Yes, ma'am. The session, I request all the participants to have their questions at the end of the session. Uh, yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, I will share my screen. Last 15 minutes we will dedicate to just Q&A. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, it's visible, ma'am.
Okay. So hi everyone, this is Shambul Arifa. One second. Is anyone on like unmute? It's visible. Okay, fine. So, about me, I'm Shambul Arifa. I'm a software engineer at Microsoft, and it has been 10 months that I'm working at Microsoft. And I'm also a content writer with over 100K plus followers on LinkedIn. And I'm a graduate from NIT Karnataka. I graduated last year in May. So, in this session, we will be covering a lot about hackathons. So, I have participated in around 9 to 10 hackathons, and I have won great prizes in three of them. Okay, so from my experience I will share all about hackathons that I know and that can benefit you. So when I was in college, I was very excited about participating in hackathons, and I have been a part of university hackathons, company hackathons, offline and online hackathons, and all kind and all those sort of events. And I have also participated hackathons and several other events. So I was very enthusiastic about all these things, and these are the things that we should know about hackathons, and we will see in detail in our coming slides. So firstly, what is a hackathon? Who should participate in hackathons? Why should you attend a hackathon? Who do they actually sorry How do they actually function? How to survive and win a hackathon? So before we dig into all these questions, this is my photo with my teammates when I was participating in a offline hackathon in Mysore. So in this session, these will be our key points. So we will so basically hackathons are about learning technologies and building projects, and it is also valuable for your professional profiles like your LinkedIn profile and also for your resume. And it brings a lot of opportunities like business opportunity, network opportunity, and also there are some companies that hire through hackathons. So they conduct hackathons of their own just for hiring. And I am hired in Microsoft through a hackathon kind of event that is called Microsoft Engage program. So it's not exactly a hackathon, but it's building some project in 28 days. So that is a kind of sort of a hackathon, but it's more than that. So it was good, and through that opportunity I got this full time offer. So I feel grateful that I was participating in hackathons, and that helped me a lot to crack this opportunity. And lastly, hackathons are very fun and challenging events. Challenging because they are timed, so you will have limited time to build something. Okay, we will see more about it. So, what exactly a hackathon is? So, hackathon is essentially a collaborative event where people come together to work on a project, or maybe they build prototype. So, you have to come up with an idea and develop a prototype. It is not necessary always that you build a website or an app, but even if you have a strong idea and you build a prototype, that will work. But it should outstand, like there will be many teams, so your project should outstand, and then only it will win. But it's not necessary that you are that you have to be a coder or a developer to participate in a hackathon. You can start from scratch. You can be a beginner to participate in hackathons. So hackathons are beginner friendly, so you can create something innovative within a limited amount of time. Hackathon is all about that. So usually it happens over weekend, so you are given 24 to 48 hours to create something and submit that. So submission will be a form of demo, or it will be a form of video. So or it might also be a form of ppt. So based on that, the judgment will be done, and the final shortlisting and final presentation and further rounds will go on. So hackathons are good opportunity to learn new technologies and framework. So in our daily life, we will not feel like learning Flutter and Flask and building something just like usually on weekends we enjoy and travel and do sort of things. But we don't always get that motivation to learn some new technology and build something. So hackathon is our motivation to build something new. And I have learned a lot of new technologies and frameworks that I wouldn't have learned, probably I wouldn't have learned if I had not participated in those hackathons. So I have worked on many technologies and frameworks, just and all thanks to hackathons. So also you get to win cool swags and prizes from hackathons. You must have, one second. Okay. You must have, if you use LinkedIn, you must have seen many people post about swags on LinkedIn that they got from this hackathon or this competition and all. So hackathon usually have a lot of prizes and a lot of goodies for you, for all the participants. So this is about hackathons. And okay, then the question comes, who should participate in hackathons? So there is a misconception that only hackers or only coders should participate in hackathons. It is not right. So hackathons are not only for coders, but anyone who is enthusiastic about it and who wants to learn or who wants to start participating in such competitions is welcome to participate in hackathons. And the whole purpose of hackathon is to learn and attend workshops. So if you are making a team in hackathon, you will get team management, you will get to collaborate with team. And y- everywhere, like in all the steps, there will be good learning for you. Like you will be learning new how to work with team. So while making team, you need to make sure that your team is diverse. So a team usually needs a programmer, product manager, designer, marketers, etc. So yeah, from this diverse statement that I gave you, that it needs programmers, pm, designer, marketer, you will understand, you might got a hint that it is not just for coders. Even if you are good in ideation, you can participate in hackathons. And even there are chances for you to win prizes. And all the hackathons require a presenter. So if you have built something and you are not able to present that in the final stage of hackathon, then your all your effort might go waste. So if you are making hackathon teams, make sure your team consists of all these like all these expertise, people with all these expertise. Now, okay, why should you attend a hackathon? I already covered that there is a great chance that you win cool prizes such as gift card, Amazon gift card, cash, or gadgets. So I have won a headphone in a hackathon, and I have lot of goodies like shirts and bottles and everything. So those I just got by attending hackathons, and the prizes are even more. So also hackathons are a good opportunity to learn and experiment with new technologies that we already covered, and it is also good for business and networking. So sometimes what happens that the sponsors of hackathon send their recruiters or someone from hiring team for presenting for finding the students, uh, the good students. So also the students communicate with the sponsors and find opportunities. So I personally have two of my friends, and one got internship offer, another got full time offer when they were just attending a hackathon. So you see, right, there are opportunities for you when you participate in hackathons, because there are diverse people that are there. So there are judges, there are participants, there are sponsors, and there are organizers. So you get to communicate with them, and you why would you not want to share your resume if someone is from the hiring team from a business, right? So that's why you should attend a hackathon. And hackathons are also good to develop your communication skill and your teamwork skills. And there are other perks of hackathons. So hackathons can be online or virtual. If they are online or offline. If they are offline, then you get to travel. Usually hackathons that allow you, that are offline, that those hackathons will reimburse your travel cost and everything. So that is a very good perk of hackathons, especially for those who love to travel. And hackathons keep fun events and goodies and etc. So yeah when I went to a hackathon, it had all sort of AI and VI games, so that was really fun. And even there were games from different sponsors, and I won in one of them. So I got a GitHub coupon from there. So yeah, hackathons are good if you want to invest your time somewhere, like value, if you want to invest your time in a place that you value. So hackathons are a good place to start. So how do they actually function? So usually to participate in a hackathon, if you know Git and GitHub, that will work, because you have to work with your team and you have to share your code. So that's why, if you to collaborate and work and to share to work on the same chunk of code, you need to know GitHub and Git. And you have to be prepared to be like sleep deprived. So take proper rest before the hackathon starts, because hackathons are usually 24 hours to 48 hours non-stop events. So if you try to cover your 8 hours of sleep during the hackathons, then yeah, you will end up wasting your time, and maybe you won't be able to finish your project, because you're getting a limited time, right? So and also hackathons require teammates with different skill sets, as we already covered. Every team should have a presenter, a developer, and a marketer or a idea pitcher. So it requires teammates with different skill sets. And also targeting category. And okay, if you are participating in any hackathon, or if you have participated in a hackathon previously, then then this is important that you should firstly research about what all prizes are there. Many times there are sponsor prizes or category prizes. Like category prizes can be like for beginners, those who are participating for the first time, or those who are there in the first year, they will have a separate criteria of prizes. So you can you if you are eligible for that criteria, you need to let the judges know, and maybe you win there. And some sponsor prizes, like sometimes blockchain, there are sponsor prizes for matic blockchain, and all those category prizes that you can check out and build your project accordingly. So if you include those sponsor prizes, those sponsors product that they are asking for in your project, then there is a high chance that you win those that you win in that category. Because mostly what happens, the sponsor, not everyone, like out of 40 teams, only 3 to 4 teams target for sponsor prizes. So it is according to what I have experienced, only 3 to 4 teams out of 40 teams on an average target for sponsor prizes, and out of those 3 to 4 teams, 3 teams win. So there is a high chance if you plans for sponsor prizes. So do check out all the prizes before you start building a project. And then the next question comes: how to survive and win a hackathon. So hackathon requires an innovative, feasible, and a valuable solution. It should add value to people, and it should be innovative. It should not be a regular one, like if you make a very simple website, it's not going to win. You have to come up with innovative idea. So give, if you are participating in any hackathon, give proper time to ideation stage. So discuss with your teammates and maybe even the judges, or if you are allotted mentors, discuss with them about your idea, and come up with a very good idea. Maybe if you don't win the hackathon, then you maybe it might be the case that your idea wins in some category prizes or somewhere. So ideation is very important, and your whole project will be based on that idea, right? And then how to win a hackathon. Next point is pitch your ideas and work with your mentors and sponsors, and collaborate with your team well. Okay. And clear and concise presentation and demo is required, because if you have built something, you should know how to present it in front of others, and how to explain it. You have to explain each and every part of it, and you have to emphasize on the value that it's creating to others. So, and lastly, have fun in hackathon. Even if you are learning something out of that hackathon, it's a win for you, right? You are learning something. So don't worry about winning some cash prize or some category prize, but I think you should worry more about learning and building something that you value. Then there are, I wanted to cover this as well, that there are some company that hire through hackathons. So I have a few examples here, like Flipkart hired through Flipkart Grid, Microsoft hired through Microsoft Fixathon, and there is this JP Morgan which hires through Code for Good. So in my third year, I participated in JP Morgan Code for Good hackathon, and I also got offer from JP Morgan. So that was a benefit of me and being enthusiastic about hackathons, because I actually got an offer, a full-time offer from a company. And Uber also organizes hack tag every year, and there is Hacker Ramp by Mintra, and there is Code Street by American Express, and there are several other companies as well which conduct these kind of hackathons for hiring. There is Philips as well, and there is Walmart as well. So yeah, if you are confident enough to participate in hackathons, there is a high chance that you will get shortlisted for these, and you might get opportunities. Even if you are a beginner, you can give it a chance, and you can participate in hiring events, in hackathon. So you might get a lot out of it. Uh, even learning, even if you are getting a good learning, that is great, right? So there are some websites that I wanted to cover that will help you find hackathons. It is DevPost, MLS, DevFolio, HackerRank, and Unstop. So I have personally used the last four: MLH, DevFolio, Hacker Earth, and Unstop for participating in hackathon. You can check out DevPost as well. So keep checking these websites, because there are very great hackathons which come up with great prizes that you can participate in. And if you keep participating in these hackathons, then your developing skills and your other skills like communication skills, team making skills, team working skills, all that will for sure be better. So if you have time, do participate in hackathons and other coding challenges as well. And then the next thing is I wanted to share about some hackathons idea that are very successful currently. So firstly, there is a Singapore based startup that is Corosal, and it is currently having a funding of 70 to 8 million dollars. It is a startup which was based on hackathon ideas. You can check this out, Corosal it is. So it is a very successful hackathon idea that is now a startup, and you can see it has a very good funding, that is 70 to 80 million. And then there is a Seeing AI app from Microsoft. You can check this app. You can browse about this app. This app was built during a Microsoft internal hackathon, and it's a free app that narrates the world around you. So it is very helpful for visually impaired people. And yeah, it was built by people of Microsoft during a 36 hours hackathon event, and it is currently functional, and it is helping a lot of visually impaired people. So it is a very it is a thing which everyone is in Microsoft is proud about. At least I have seen many references by Satya Nadella on this product of Microsoft that was built during a hackathon. So I will now take a pause here, and we can take questions if you have any questions. I can see some hands up. So this is your time to unmute yourself and ask questions. Yeah, Raman, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi, Raman.
Hello, ma'am. Hackathons just occur in teams or individual also?
Mostly hackathons are in teams, and mostly there are teams of at least 3 to 5 people. But if you are not having team, don't worry about it. You can tell the organizers, and you'll be team up with someone else, or you'll be added to some other team. So don't worry about it, even if you are not having a team. So when I started participating in hackathons, I was mostly an individual who is going to participate in hackathons. So don't worry if you don't have a team. But if there is a team criteria, they will team up with you, or they will add you with some other team.
Okay, ma'am. And the second question is, what languages can we prepare for the hackathons?
There is no restriction on languages, but it's good to know Git and GitHub, and any language like you can learn uh, Java, Python, Spring Boot by Java, or you can learn even basic HTML, C++, or JavaScript. Any language will work. There is no restriction on that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your response.
Yeah, no problem. Then someone else also raised their hand.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, which language will you prefer for hackathon, ma'am?
Again, there is no restriction on any language, but if you are a beginner and you want to start participating in hackathon, I will suggest you to learn Python. Python is very easy to learn, and it has a very good support, so you can build and it offers a lot of things like ML, and it has Django, and it has a lot of things to explore. So you can learn Python if you are a
Okay,
beginner.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Anyone else has any question? Go on if anyone has any question. So, how many of you have not participated in any hackathon till now? A lot of you. Okay. And okay, there are a lot of you. Okay. And how many of you have participated in any hackathon? I should have asked that question. How many have experience in participating in any hackathon? I can see four hands raised. Any of you want to unmute yourself and tell us about your experience from those hackathons? Sachin or Harsh, which hackathon did you participate in? And yeah, and any one of you want to unmute and say?
In the last Paradox in Margari, I participated in an hackathon and I built a face recognition attendance system by using OpenCV. That's it.
Okay, that is good. So it was offline or online?
It was online.
Okay. And it was team of three or
It
how
was a
many
team of
people?
three.
Okay.
I made the back end and someone else had to make the front end, and someone and the third person was making the PPT.
Okay. Yeah. So that is good. You had programmers and you had presenter. So a good team has diverse people in hackathon and divides tasks properly. So that is good. And the project is also good, like attendance system. It's good. Great work.
Someone is
Someone,
asking in comment section, ma'am.
yeah. I'm more on technical side and can code, but I find it a little difficult to come up with ideas. How and where do I create my team? Will I find people at hackathons to form a team with? Okay, if you want, you have asked multiple questions. So, firstly, how to come up with ideas. If you want to explore about ideas, you can check out these websites that I told you. It's MLH, DevPost, DevFolio, and HackerEarth. So, and also D2C, that is Unstop. So you can check out these hackathons, these websites, and there you will get the previous year hackathons and even the hackathons which are currently open to participate. You can participate in hackathons from there. Even if you don't have team, you can participate in hackathons, and you can check out the previous projects that were submitted during hackathons. There were and you will see winners separate. So from that, I think that will help you to come up with good ideas for hackathons. And if you don't want to refer that, basically think of a solution that will add values to to people in their real lives. Like Uber was based on a solution, right? We were finding it difficult to go and search for rides, and Uber came up with an app where we can just just write, like just provide our input on where do we have to go and where are we currently. So it was an idea that is now a multinational company. So if you read about these hackathons, like these projects and all, you will come up with very good ideas. And if you want to create a team, I would suggest to team up with someone whom you are comfortable with, and maybe it's your colleagues or it's your classmates. So when I started participating in hackathons, I had no team. But later, I contacted my classmates and I formed a team with them. So I formed a team of four people, and we participated in like 6 to 7 hackathons together, and we also won great prizes. So if you want to make a great team, you yeah, just search among your friends. That will be the best option for you. I hope that will answer, Ananya. Next question is what else? Okay. Next question is what else can I learn as a beginner if I don't know coding? Yeah, I already said if you don't know coding at all, start with Python because Python is very easy. And also you can learn Spring Boot and you can learn Flask, or you can learn even if you learn Wix and WordPress, that will also help you in creating websites. So my internet connection.
Yeah, ma'am, you are audible.
Sorry, my internet connection went off. Yeah. So I was saying what else you can learn as a beginner. So explore about hackathons from these websites that I mentioned. You will get a lot of, you will get to know about a lot of projects and a lot of experiences that people are sharing in from their hackathon experience. So you can also you can check out web3 about web3, and there you will get lot of new technologies and for you to learn. So just I think instead of learning about technologies yourself and then participating in hackathons, it will be better for you to just participate in hackathon and learn there. That was my answer to your question. Then do they provide project idea in hackathon? So sometimes what happens is they provide some idea or some problem statement, and you have to work in that. It is only the case in some hackathons. So they specify the problem statement, but not all the hackathons provide this. But if you attend workshops and talks in hackathons, you will for sure get some ideas on what project you have to make. Or if you check out the sponsors, or if you communicate with the sponsors, they might also provide you with hackathon ideas that they are seeking from this hackathon. So talk to organizers or judges or sponsors for a project idea if you don't have any, or come up with your own idea. Then the next problem statement is idea only, right? Yeah, problem statement is not idea. You have come up, you have to come up with an idea. Problem statement can be okay. What uh, Okay, I will tell you from my experience. From the Microsoft program that I got selected in, there was a problem statement that I had to work on, and I created a solution for that. So my solution was the idea, but the problem statement is what they gave. The problem statement was yeah I it was COVID time, right? So they asked me to create a website, to create something that will help student to collaborate and work. So I worked on that, and I came up with a website that had all the functionalities, that had many functionalities for students to network with each other and study collaborative in a collaborative manner. So that was my solution. So basically idea is more inclined towards solution, and problem statement is given from company to you, or from the organizers to you. Then the next thing is, could you share more experience in hackathon, like what kind of solution one have to face? um, what kind of situation one has to face now? Okay, that makes sense. So Shivam Kumar, what exactly do you mean, like situation? I didn't get you. You can unmute yourself and you can say, you can explain that question. You can raise your hand, and yeah, then you can speak on that. I will take next question. Where was I? Next is, ma'am, what is the difference between ideathon and hackathon? I think I have not participated in Ideathon anytime before, but I think it doesn't require you to build a website or a project compulsory in a compulsory way. But hackathons will seek for a prototype or something or some product. So I think that is the difference. That ideathon will require you to come up with some idea and provide them with a very good project idea or very good startup like idea. Next thing is, if we build the product halfway during the hackathon, should we submit that unfinished project? It's not good to submit unfinished project in hackathons. Try to finish it, but if you are some in so for any reason, if you are not able to complete your project and if it is unfinished, it is understandable because you get a limited time, right? So you can explain that. So it has happened to me earlier that I was not able to finish my hackathon project. So don't worry about that. It is not an issue because it is a timed event, right? So time is a constraint, so you can speak that out while presenting, that you want to add these things, but due to time constraint you were not able to add. So that is fine. Next thing is it okay to participate in hackathon if my idea is not unique but my approach is different? Yes, it is okay to participate in hackathons if, yeah, no one will stop you from participating in hackathon. Even if you don't have an idea at this point, you can participate in hackathon and you can later come up with some project, and maybe just for attending workshops also you can participate in hackathon and later decide if you want to actually build something or not. So there is no such rules and regulations on you that you have to participate only when you have some idea or anything. I hope that answers, Ankit. Next thing is, what problems do we face during hackathons? the, the worst problem that I have faced in hackathon is sleepless nights. So even if I am feeling sleepy, I will ask myself, why am I feeling sleepy? I only have time till this much, and I have to complete it. I can sleep after that. After that, so if you are participating in any hackathon, make sure to be fresh, to be like. Make sure to have your proper sleep before hackathon starts, because uh, it is very time constraint, like it is very time limited. So that, I will say, is the biggest problem during hackathon, but it will be worth it after all. Where can I find those workshops? Okay. Every hackathon will have workshops. Like mostly all the hackathons will have workshops. So once you register for the hackathon, you will get mails for the workshops. Like yeah, even if in Hacko Pitch there will be workshops for sure. So once you participate, you will get them. How to make a team for hackathon? I already covered that part. So even if you don't have a team, participate there, and organizers will help you to make up a team. So that is fine. Don't worry about that. And if you have friends whom you want to team up and participate with, yeah, reach out to them and create good team. What are your experiences? What kind of projects you have built in hackathons, ma'am? So I have built a lot of projects, and some are there on my LinkedIn profile as well. And I also have posted my projects on Devfolio, so you can check my LinkedIn for projects that I have built during hackathons. And I have worked on various technologies as well to build those projects. Then Sandeep is asking, every hackathon I've heard has around 50 to 100 teams, and only to 3 or 5 people win that. So my question is, how can these hackathon help me in job interview if I didn't able to make it in top 5? You will learn something, right? You will learn how to make projects, you will learn how to build, how to develop a website or maybe an app, or you will learn at least teamwork or communication will be there. So you will learn all those things, so that will for sure help you in interviews. You will learn to present. So pick up any role, and that will be a good learning. None of your learning will go waste. And even if you don't win, there are chances that you will get goodies, and uh, you might get other opportunities from sponsors, or if you reach out to sponsors, you might get opportunities from there. So that is one thing. And if you are trying to win something and you are not able to come up in top 3 or top 5, try to target the category prizes. So almost every hackathons have extra prizes, so you can target for that. Next thing is, how many different hackathons is from startup pitching? Both look similar process. I didn't get this question. If you can unmute yourself and explain me, then I can answer. So you can raise your hand if you are there. I will move to the next question. What all should be done for providing solutions from technical side, like do we have to build website or app? For example, if a problem statement is difficult such as NLP or blockchain, and we are asked, and what we know is a programming language, uh, is just a programming language, and can you elaborate on how to provide a good solution? So if you are given some problem statement that you have no idea of, or some if it is about blockchain and you don't know blockchain at all, you can learn during that time. You at least, if this is the case that you will be getting a specific technology to work on during that hackathon, it will be specified before the hackathon. So before the hackathon also you will have enough time to learn that and actually work upon that. So as I said, hackathon is all about learning. So even if you don't know anything, participate in hackathons. And can you elaborate on how to provide a good solution? So talk to your team, talk to judges, and even mentors if you have any. So come up with the solution and discuss with them. They will provide their insights, and that's the way to improve your solution and come up with a better solution. Next question is, okay, Prem has raised his hand. Prem, yeah, you can speak. uh, Prem, are you able to unmute?
Sorry, ma'am, it's a glitch from my side.
Okay, so you don't have anything.
Yeah, I just got so much answers, so much doubts I have, but I got everything. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Okay, what all should be done for providing solutions from technical side, like do we have to build website or app? For example, if the problem statement is difficult, such as I already covered this one, situation like not able to explain project properly to judges. That comes with experience, I believe. If you yeah and working on the feedback, if you are not able to explain things, that is an issue, and you have to work on that. Even you have to do self reviews, and yeah, you have to learn how to explain properly to the judges. You have to practice before presenting it to judges, so that will come with practice and experience. Then which hackathon is good for programmers? There are a lot of hackathons. So if you there are some popular hackathons that you might have heard of. So I won't say good hackathons, but some popular hackathons are SIH, Smart India Hackathon. It is organized by government, and there is a hackathon, Hack in the North. So that is also a very famous hackathon. And yeah, there are a lot of hackathons that are conducted every year. All are good. Most of them are good. What should be our presentation strategy, and also should we focus more on UI UX or functionality? You should focus more on functionality than UI UX, because UI UX can improve anytime, and but more than functionality, you should focus more on the idea of your hackathon. So you have to emphasize during presentation, you have to emphasize on your idea and your solution, to what value you are providing to through your project. So that should be your main target, rather than functionality or UI or anything, because idea won't be changed completely for that particular project, but UI UX can be improved with time. Akash Kumar Mittal, you have
Yes,
raised
ma'am.
your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I am new programmer and I am starting to program in Python. So I would like to ask DSA is very important for Microsoft to getting placement in Microsoft. And if DSA is important, then in which language, Java or C++?
DSA is very important for interviews if you are aiming for software engineering roles at Microsoft or Google or Amazon or any company. So you have to learn that and you have to practice it very well. If you already have a language, just
No, ma'am, I'm
continue.
new.
Okay, if you are totally new, then start with Python. I would say Python because it is very easy to learn. But I have opted for C++. I am learning C++ from 11th standard. So I have experience with the syntax and I'm comfortable with that. So I'm using C++. But you, there is no constraint on languages during your interviews. So it's not about language, but DSA is about problem solving. So there is no constraint at all about languages.
Ma'am, second question is it is very important to get 8 CGPA above to get the placement from Microsoft, as the skills are important, I know, but many of the people have 8 CGPA and also skills. So to get the job in Microsoft or Google, it is important to above 8 CGPA.
See, as far as I remember, Google had zero CGPA criteria when it came to my college,
And
and
the
it had,
practical,
yeah,
but in
uh,
practical, ma'am, that is the paperwork that is they write zero
yeah,
CGPA. All of
yeah.
us,
That is
that every
that
student
is
is
a paperwork. They will firstly shortlist based on your resume or your profile, but it is good to maintain a CGPA above 7 at least. Okay, because yeah, below 7 it will seem like you are not doing nothing in your college. So I think 7 is a good number. But it is not always the case that there is a CGPA criteria while Microsoft or Google hires. So I don't remember exactly, but I think for Microsoft the CGPA criteria was 7 when it came to my college. And main thing is the CGPA is only required for the first round. That is for the first round. That is resume round. After that, it will be totally based on your DSA skills.
Ma'am, can you please give me some rough idea how and what to prepare for the placement interviews?
Okay, participate. Participate in coding contest on websites like LeetCode and check out the interview experiences that will give you a great insight on how to prepare for those companies. And do mock interviews with your friends, or there is a platform called Pramp. You can check out that and you can do mock interviews there. So
Ma'am, Prem,
that will
PRM.
help. PRAMP, yeah. I
Okay.
used to do mock interviews there, and it helped me a lot to like in my actual interviews. So the main thing is if you have to learn, you have to check out the interview experiences. That will be the best learning for you before sitting for interviews.
Ma'am, which website is good for making projects to showcase to the placement authorities like Microsoft and Google, etc.? GitHub
uh,
is good or any other project?
GitHub is the best one.
And just, ma'am, in which website the hackathon is started every month so that I can also showcase that I have done this rank in this hackathon to improve my resume.
Uh, so
Yeah,
in resume you don't actually mention which website did you use to participate in the hackathon, but you mention your projects, and if you have achieved something or if you have won something, that you mention in the resume. So you can check out any website. I have listed down 5 websites for you that will help you participate in hackathons and will help you build projects. That was DevPost, DevFolio, MLH, Hacker Earth, and Unstop. There are several more websites, so all are good.
thanks, ma'am.
Thank you. Then Sandeep is asking, does hackathon have any bias towards tech stack? Usually, hackathons do not have any bias towards tech stack, but if there are category prizes, they will only consider you for prizes if you are using that particular tech stack. So make sure to read the guidelines properly. Usually, hackathons don't have any bias. Any other question from anyone? Or anyone feels I have not answered I have not cleared their query, they can ask again or they can unmute themselves.
Ma'am, how to get summer internship in Microsoft?
Okay, Microsoft. I know Microsoft. Microsoft used to organize Microsoft Engage program, and through that, it used to hire summer interns. Apart from that, there are several other ways. Maybe you can reach out to a recruiter on LinkedIn, or you can reach out to employees on LinkedIn to refer you. That is another way through which you can get opportunity on my for from Microsoft. And there is a Microsoft career portal, so it's career.microsoft.com. From there you can check out all the opportunities that Microsoft is has opened, all the job positions, so you can check out that and you can participate.
Ma'am, that internships are remote area or I have to shift the location.
Currently Microsoft is not asking anyone to come offline, so I suppose even for interns it won't be an offsite compulsory. Even I'm working from home.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you. But maybe if it is team specific, then it might be a requirement. I have not heard of any such case that it compulsory asks you to come there and participate and do your internship. So yeah, it depends on the team as well.
So, ma'am, I have to make a first professional LinkedIn ID and add all my achievements. Then some Microsoft employee will reply also. Without professional looking LinkedIn ID,
Yeah,
then
people will.
even
There is a high chance that people will reply. You don't have a LinkedIn profile yet?
no, ma'am, I don't have. But I am trying to make professional looking because ordinary profile is not good for professional work.
Yeah, first make a simple one and then improve it. So add all the sections in your LinkedIn profile. I have also posted about how to make a good profile on LinkedIn. So you can check out my profile, and in my features section you can check out that LinkedIn profile browser. That will help you.
Ma'am, can you
So
provide the link of your profile so that I can check in the chat
I
box?
will have to check if LinkedIn is even login for me. I okay. Maybe Shivam, you can send out my LinkedIn profile to them.
Ma'am,
I
I
think
have
so.
provided the
Yeah, yeah.
LinkedIn
Yeah.
ID.
Thanks, Rashmi. So
Yes, ma'am, I
you
got it.
can find it out from there. Any other doubt from anyone?
Yeah, Abhishek, Sanjeev.
Yeah, actually, I would like to ask if there are any websites or something that you have used to improve yourself in C++, or any other resources that you have used.
So I have used vast variety of websites and a lot of things. Like I have referred to YouTube tutorials and I have read articles. And there are, if you want to learn C++, there are really good YouTube playlist for you to learn.
Ma'am, which channel on YouTube?
Okay, I
And
learned
certificate.
yeah. There is free code camp, so they have like C++ in one shot. You can check that out and you can learn from there. And if you want to learn DSA and you are a very beginner, you can learn out Jenny's lecture. And if you are an intermediate in C++ and preparing for interviews, you can check out Tushar Roy on YouTube. And apart from that, for practice, if you want to practice for your interviews and you want to learn C++ while doing practice, then you can practice on websites like InterviewBit, LeetCode, HackerRank, or even GFG. There are a lot of websites. So just type C++ or interview practice, you will get all those websites.
Okay, thank you.
Any doubt from anyone? Any other question?
Ma'am is in fasting, but still she is answering.
I
Yeah,
forgot I
now we
was
can wrap
fasting.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we can end up right now.
Okay.
Okay.
You-
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for
So
joining.
thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you so much for this interesting session. On the behalf of entire Hacker Pitch, I wanted to extend a heartfelt thank you for your guidance and support throughout the session.
So, guys, we'll be having some more session on domains like blockchain and cryptocurrency, chat GPT, GPT, IoT, and backend development. So, come on, guys, get back with your innovative ideas. Hope to see you all at IITM's campus. We'll enjoy having you all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you.